Hey everyone, Miss Negro here. I hope that as the week has progressed, you're feeling a bit more comfortable using our online platforms and things are starting to get a little bit more in a routine for you. So we're going to do a little bit of a geometry review today. We're going to have a little mini quiz. We'll post a little bit more about that on our stream, but right now we're just going to review those three, finding the area of those three shapes: parallelograms, triangles, and trapezoids, and then you'll be ready to go for a quiz. Just FYI, I'm not as cool as Miss Willis, and I don't have any cool Disney characters, puzzles, or anything, so it's really just me doing this, so sorry, I'm not as fun. All right, so here is your warm-up. It says, find the area of the parallelogram. All right, so take a second and find the area of this parallelogram. All right, so when I was looking at this parallelogram, I noticed that there was some extra information, but I wasn't really sure. So before I even started, I wrote down area equals base times height. And I know that the area of a parallelogram, I need to identify my base and my height. So I know that my height is how tall this parallelogram is. And I know that my base is how long the parallelogram is. So by doing that, I realized that this 3 feet right here is extra information, so I can just cross it out. So now I'm gonna substitute in area equals 4 times 7. So the area equals 28 feet squared. So answer choice C is correct. If you picked answer choice A, you multiplied this side with the height, and that is not correct. If you picked answer choice B, you added 7 and 4, and we know that we can't do that to find the area. And if you picked answer choice D, that means you added all 3 of those numbers. So be sure every time to write each formula so that you ensure that you're getting the correct answer. All right, let's try our next one. It says, find the area of the triangle. I'll let you know a little secret. There is some extra information in here. Don't get tricked. So take a second and work through this one. All right, so now I'm looking at this. Before I even get started, I'm going to write my formula, which is area is 1/2 base times height. I like to write it personally like this. These are the same. Okay, so now I'm going to identify the sides of this triangle. So I know, again, here's my right angle, so that can help me find the height. So I'll label this height. And I look and I know that this part here is how long the triangle is, or my length, or also known as my base. So this 9 centimeters right here is some extra information. So I'm gonna cross it out. I don't even wanna get tricked. All right, so now I'm going to substitute in. So I'm gonna start writing area is base times height divided by 2. So area equals 10 times 4 divided by 2. So area is 10 times 4 is 40. But don't forget to divide it by 2. That is the most important part. So 40 divided by 2 is 20. What are these? Centimeters squared. So answer choice B is correct. All right, so if you picked answer choice A, you got to this step, you just did 10 times 40 and you didn't divide it by 2. So that's super important. Make sure you're dividing by 2 every single time. If you got answer choice C, you multiplied 9, this long side, and the base. So 9 times 10 is 90. So that's not correct. We know that's not how you find the area of a triangle. And if you got 45, you did 9 times 10 divided by 2, and that gave you 45. But we know that the formula is base times height, and this right here where the right angle is the height. So D is not correct. All right, here's our last review. It says, find the area of the trapezoid. All right, take a second, work through this one. Alrighty, so now before I even get started, I'm going to decompose my trapezoid, and now I have a rectangle and I have a triangle. Okay, so I know that this entire base is 11, and I can assume that if this side right here is 5 inches, then this side down here is also 5 inches. So I'm gonna label it as so. So I'm gonna do 11 minus 5, and that gives me 6. So this right here is 6 inches. Likewise, I know that if the height of this part right here, this side I should say, is 11 inches, then I also can assume that this right here is 11 inches, so I can label accordingly. All right, so now I have enough information to solve. So I'm going to start by finding the area of this rectangle. So before I even get started, I'm always going to write my formula. So area is base times height. So my base of this rectangle is 5, and the height of this rectangle is 11. So area equals 55. I like to write it in the inside and put a circle around it because it helps me stay organized. You don't have to do that, but that's what I'm doing right here. Okay, so now I need to find the area of this triangle. So again, before I even get started, I'm going to write area equals base times height divided by 2. Okay, so let's substitute in. Area equals, here's my base, which is 6, and my height, which is 11, divided by 2. So my area equals 6 times 11 is 66, divided by 2. Let's see. 2, 6, 6. 2 goes into 6 3 times. Bring down the 6. Here we go again. Okay, so area equals 33 inches over here. So I'm going to write 33 here. Okay, I am not finished yet. Now I need to find the sum. The sum means I'm adding the area of this rectangle plus the plus the area of this triangle. So I have 55 plus 33, which gives me 88 inches squared. So answer choice D is correct. I've been getting a lot of emails about this. Make sure that you're just taking these trapezoids and decomposing them, which just means breaking them up into smaller shapes, into more friendly shapes like rectangles or squares and triangles, and then just finding the sum. All right, so I hope that this was helpful. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're all staying healthy and safe. Just know that me and Miss Willis really miss you all. So feel free to send us emails with anything cool that's happening in your life, or if you've taken up a new hobby or something. We're interested. Feel free to reach out. All right, have a great day. Bye.